So, hello there. Um, I'm getting back to the rebuild of this gearbox after quite some time now. Um, I've been looking since I was disassembling the gearbox. I was looking for the bearings because I thought, well, I might as well replace all the bearings because I am disassembling the gearbox. So let's do this. So I was looking for the bearings. The first place I went to was Toyota, and they said, well, that they quoted me with some ridiculous prices, like 1,400 euros for all the bearings I needed and the synchronizers and all this stuff. So it's a lot of money. So then I started going to the internet, to bearing websites such as SKF, Koyo, Nashi, and all these brands, these high quality brands that made bearings for this car. Well, not SKF, but SKF is an excellent brand, so I figured I'd go there. Well, it turns out that the fifth gear bearing is discontinued, even in Toyota, and all the others are very hard to find. I, I could only find like four bearings, which are the most common ones, the ones with spherical bearings, not the needle bearings. And I, I, I got the conclusion that, well, if Toyota does not have the fifth gear bearing, and in this car, the fifth gear bearing is the one that is the worst. It's not that bad, but it's starting to whine. It's a very soft whine. But well, I figured if I'm going to get the gearbox closed, if I'm going to finish up this job without a new fifth gear bearing, might as well not putting any other bearings because there's not any noise from the other bearings. I was just doing this for the sake of since I'm opening the gearbox, I might as well replace them. If I don't have the fifth gear bearing and it's the worst one, I might as well not replace anything because the first bearing that to go will be the fifth gear one, and when that day comes, maybe I'll replace all of them. But it's been a year and I need the car on the road, so I just bought the things I needed to solve the problem, which is if you remember, it's the second gear that does not go into place very well. It does not go into place. I had to make a trick, going to first a little bit and going to second. So I bought just what I needed to replace that problem. So here's what I bought from Toyota for this repair. This is the second gear synchronizer. This is the third gear synchronizer, which are the couple synchronizers that were most worn. The others were quite good. Of course, a gasket kit, because when you open up the gearbox you will ruin the gaskets and you need new ones. Then you have small bearings, which when I opened, if you saw all my videos, you noticed that when I removed the input shaft, all the bearings came out, and well, I was not sure if I would find them, so I bought all the bearings. This is cheap. A shift fork for first and second, because it was the one that was most worn out. Sorry about that. And we have a sleeve bearing, a sleeve for the not sleeve bearing, sleeve for the first and second, because the teeth were pretty ground up, and I decided to buy this also. So let's get on with the rebuild. So we're now proceeding with the inspection of the gearbox components, which is mostly measurements, and well, some things I can do, some things I cannot. But for example, some things that I cannot do, like this one, if this would be bad, I would just simply throw the gearbox to the trash. So I won't do this, and I know that gearbox is good, so I'll skip some steps, some more complex steps, but I will do the most of them. and I will show you how to diagnose each of the parts that I will measure.